Hello, very good afternoon, children. The video that is being presented for the sake of you are question number 22 on accounting equation. Whatever the information given in question number 22, open your book and go through the video that is being presented. Now, in accounting equation, you know it very well. What are the sources required for the business enterprises, and what are the sources of finance, showing the equality between the sources and sources of finance is equal to accounting equation. Now, my dear children, whatever the sources adopted in business organization, just like assets, with the help of them we can operate the business activities and earn the profit. In how the statement is prepared, showing the equality between the assets, liabilities and capital. So it has been explained. The assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. In information in question number 22, what are the information given? I would like to explain that one step by step. A person started business with cash, rupees 50,000, and with the goods of 30,000. The business is being commenced with the cash of 50,000 and with the goods of 30,000. So you can write by preparing the statement as accounting equation, assets is equal to liabilities plus capital. So two sources are being used starting the business, cash and goods. So cash plus goods, these are the sources of the starting the business. The amount of the cash given in the questions, 50,000 in first transactions, 50,000 plus goods, that is given in question number 22, 30,000 is equal to, whether in liabilities column, creditors refer the persons, supplier of the goods, when the goods are purchased on credit, जब सामान उधार खरीदा जाता है बेटा, तो उनका यदि भुगतान तत्काल नगद नहीं किया जाता है तो ऐसे ही सप्लायर गुड्स के क्रेडिटर कहे जाते हैं. इन फर्स्ट ट्रांजैक्शंस दैट इज नॉट अफेक्टिंग द क्रेडिटर्स एंड आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस which has been incurred during the accounting period and not paid, they are called the outstanding expenses. ऐसे खर्चे जो उस साल के तो हैं, उस अकाउंटिंग पीरियड में हमने किया है इस तरह का खर्च ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में या बिजनेस एंटरप्राइज में, लेकिन से उसका भुगतान अभी तक नहीं हुआ है, ऐसे खर्चों को हम आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस कहते हैं. आई मीन टू से द अमाउंट दैट इज ड्यू ऑन द एक्सपेंसेस, दैट इज कॉल्ड द आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस. So no effect of the first transactions on creditors. So you can write over here 0 plus outstanding 0 plus capital. Capital invested by the owner, money invested by the owner, goods invested by the owner, that is called the capital. Whatever the goods invested by the owner, 30,000 and cash 50,000 is equal to capital is equal to 80,000. This one is the new equation. 50,000 plus 30,000 is equal to 80,000 as capital. Means आप ये देख रहे हैं कि दोनों साइड एसेट्स और लायबिलिटीज कॉलम इक्वल है. ये आपका न्यू इक्वेशन हो गया. सेकेंड ट्रांजैक्शन, यू कैन ड्रॉ द लाइंस this way. Just cash 50,000 plus 30,000 stock is equal to creditors 0 plus outstanding 0 plus 80,000 as capital. Now the second transaction that is going to take place now. Second transactions has been done in the organization, that is the purchase goods for cash 30,000 and credit purchase from Karan 20,000 rupees. I mean to say both the goods are purchased, cash purchase and credit purchase is equal to 30,000 plus 20,000 is equal to 50,000. Means it is affecting the stock, goods and cash and the creditors. Because of that, the goods are being purchased on credit of rupees 20,000. So first come to the point of 30,000 cash you are paying, so you can minus 30,000 from 50,000. Minus 30,000 plus whatever the stock purchase, cash purchase plus credit purchase. मतलब उधार और नकद मिला करके हमने 50,000 का सामान खरीदा और हमने इस 50,000 के सामान में 30,000 का हमने नगद भुगतान कर दिया है और 20,000 हमारा बाकी है. तो यहाँ पर 20,000 बकाया लग गया हमारी लायबिलिटीज प्लस 0. Not affecting the capital, just you can write over here 0. Just the new equation will be 20,000 cash, 80,000 stock is equal to 20,000 creditor, outstanding nothing happened, कुछ बाकी नहीं है, plus 80,000 as cash. I think this will be clear for you. Now third transaction in question number, sold goods costing 40,000 for 55,000 cash. मतलब आपने 40,000 के सामान को 55,000 रुपए में नगद में बेच दिया 55,000. तो आपका कैश इंक्रीज हुआ, बढ़ा. कैश कितना रिसीव किया आपने? प्लस 55,000 प्लस 55,000 और गुड्स कितने का निकला है? 40,000. माइनस 40,000 minus 40,000 is equal to minus 40,000 is equal to the profit earned. Profit is equal to cost of